Nick Shud just retired. Shub. Oh my god, I messed up his name immediately. Nick Shub. That that's one that low-key hits, you know. He's always been this guy in the league that's always been there, it's always been a presence in the league, and now he's officially retired. The news just broke, guys. Anyways, the next game that we're gonna be focusing on is Doki Literature Club. Lego Batman and Call of Duty will be played after this. I just wanted to dip my toes in a completely different realm, and that's this game. Because I think after this, most of them are fighting and action games. So that'll be fun. And I haven't played this game ever. I watched about 1 hour of gameplay, so I know the beginning, but I don't know how it ends, and I don't know anything else about it. I do know this is a talking game, a reading game, so my stuttering is going to be crazy, but I do have a water bottle here on deck and ready for this. Sorry for the late stream start, as I was watching athletics at Houston, and it was a very depressing game, I'm not gonna lie. 0-4 was how it ended, but hey, we're here for this. Let's start a new game. Please enter your name. My name is Train David. Let's go into this hole. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. How do you say that? You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Train David. Oh gosh, it's terrible. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cry. Oh, this gonna be terrible. We cry. Oh my gosh, I can't. I regret playing this. I should have played Black Ops. I should have played Lego Batman. I regret this so much already. Oh my gosh. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Train David, have you decided on what club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh my gosh, bro, I don't know how to keep my, like a girl voice. I was talking about how I'm worried that you would I was worried about how, I can't read. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Gosh, I'm playing this game in such a perfect time. Let's start college next weekend. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What does NEET mean? What does NEET mean? Well, no, not NEET. I know what NEET means, but what does NEET mean? not an education swimming or training. Alright. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look into a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises though. Would you... Fuck, I can't read. Would you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Fuck. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Gosh, I hate this. This school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom I was facing now. I looked around and realized that I was the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, then you could come to my club, Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie, I'm not saying that. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I go into the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she is so cunning as to have planned out all of this. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! God, I hope my mom's still walking as I'm doing that girl voice, or it's over for me. And thus, today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. Some guy with 445 in his name. He did the same thing, but at least you're doing it for a club. That guy deserves to fucking die. I hope. I God, I can't ask your forgiveness, but I hope that disease takes that man's life. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori felt full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Where'd the music go? Oh. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I'm not gonna do voice for all these different girls, but I might just end up doing the same voice for everyone. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to put the atmosphere. Train David. Train David. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, where's escaping this situation? This club is full of incredibly... I can't. What are you looking at? If you're gonna say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl's hair attitude whose name is Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appeared comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice meeting both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? Monika's how you say it? Monika? I think so. That's right! It's great to see you again, Train David. Monika smiles sweetly. Oh my gosh, it's over, bro. It's over. This video's gonna be 10 minutes at this current pace. The timer says 10 minutes. Jeez. I also haven't ate since I got home because I got home, felt lazy, didn't want to put food in the microwave. and now I'm paying the price if people came over, but I'm probably just gonna make myself an egg sandwich because fuck, I make the best egg sandwiches. We do know each other. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Train David. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sari mentioned, I have been widened so that would be one space next to Monica and one space next to Sari. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs wrap tray and opens the closet. Super awkward, I sit next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts a faux foil to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, I'm not making no more sound effects. Just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, and Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks her mouth and already has managed to get ice on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for listener to bite. Natsuki is quiet. I came up to notice her sneaking glances in my direction. As she waiting for me to take a bite, I finally bite down. The icing is as sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this someone before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table carrying tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front. Oh my gosh, I can't read. In front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, it's your skills permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, fuck, I fucked up her voice. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be my pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri flatly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Somebody tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica I was sexually attracted by Sarah. Well, that's me. Oh my gosh. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sarah seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Aha! Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and have to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encouraged others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be really hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested. Alright, we're back. My sister walked in my room. I'm not dealing with any of that. I know I'm recording this to publicly post this onto YouTube, but I'm still not going to play this game in front of any family members. If they want to watch this shit and be disappointed of me later, they can go ahead and do that, but right now, bro, I thought it was my mom for at least with my sister, it's a little more passable, but oh my gosh, my mom watching me doing this, it's over, bro. So today's one of the few times where we're living with my dad. is a pro because he walks in C-suite playing this shit. It's over, bro. Motherfucker was sent me to military school. I don't know if he watches my YouTube videos. Anyways, let me take a drink of water. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Oh, what the fuck? Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to commit to play are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes these school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Tane David, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuko head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep connection and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind it is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is quite impressive. Yuri goes on clear passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but so obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immersive me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read horror book once. I definitely grasp onto something to relate at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with Farag. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate her. Oh, why is that? Well, I just Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper at your you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorry. What? Siddles? That's not slides. Just S-O-L-D-S. That's not something up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even your deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe future someone of yours give us an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. I guess the same for Yuri. I wanted to read a poem. We all stand silent for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we will all share it to each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now they have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Train David? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on top of the original club, turning up, let me come forth with my new chat. I never said I would join this club. Sorry, had permission to stop by, but I didn't make my decision. So let us look up it. I lost my train of thought. All 4 girls start me with the circle guys. But, I'm sorry, I just thought, Trey David, you'll only friends against all these girls. How am I supposed to be clear how to sit around like this? That is, if writing poems for price in order to pay the salary with the girls. Right! Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighting up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sorry, you already left the arms around me jumping up now. Hey, you really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to our literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring back next week so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Train David. Train David, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I really feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Asuki clean up the food. Hey, King David, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Saya and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Gosh, this is painful. My throat is killing me. Jesus. How do I save? Oh, that's how. Okay. Wait. This is another game use this sound? Because this sounds like very familiar. Okay, back. Anyway. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will just find me. And I guess I start writing a poem tonight. Wait, what? Me? Whoa. I was not the best in any of my English classes, let me tell you that. I am not the strongest writer. I wasn't the worst. Whoa, calm down. My 10th grade English teacher might want to say otherwise. Or is it 11th grade? No, my 10th grade teacher, English teacher, she might want to say otherwise with how bad my writing was, because she genuinely just hated me and my friend. But I was always in the upper middle, I want to say, when it came to English. yeah, that's anime. Water facilities. Aura. Death. Dream. I have a dream of death. Breathe. Lucky. Imagination. Sunny. Fireworks. Climax. Headphones. Marshmallow. Music. Misfortune. Desire. Horror. Awesome. Memories. Games. Lazy. We cooked. What the fuck did we cook? I don't know. But we cooked something. Oh gosh, Hi again, Train David. Glad to see you run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone started hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Train David. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into the literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me they want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to come here to just hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Train David always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sire, oh my gosh, that's me. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two, you two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Train David become good friends too? Sayori? Hmm? As usual, Sarah seems oblivious to weird situations she just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori, not me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What's it? Oh my god. Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal and it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it means this. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't thinking anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Everyone's been happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal about it if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yeah, reaches into your bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you must enjoy. It's a short read, just to keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to. This is how how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing from what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect the Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that isn't the case. Sorry, Monica, sitting down a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice his tense expression like he was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book you gave to me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes up and up listening to your conversation, Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to your club stuff. Well, we can't give up. The festivals is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not that way at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will want to come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's much more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do something to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sorry, Yuri's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess I could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That worked out perfectly. That wasn't why I suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sarah is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason why I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sarah can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that is why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. God damn! I opened my eyes to find serious face filling my vision. I nearly flew out of my chair. Sorry, wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your first sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I don't turn my shoulder, seeing Monica over her. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sarah. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look at Sarah. It's really all over you. Sarah glances around herself. How is it all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips on the sides of your trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow, it isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain sitting on your collar right there. I tried to about the same thing. But nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is a crazy view. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is it so hard to close? I struggle to fully close someone near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Oh my gosh. It means my boobs have gotten bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So why does it feel strange to see Sari's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That makes it so much better. Sari puts her arms down, turns around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we're really better at taking care of each other and we're taking better of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. Aw, but I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. I'll carry one, huh? Monica's going to close out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Train David, I can't retrieve yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Siri so proud to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you even try a poem last night? Yeah! My relaxation ends. I can't believe I could use something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that Ellie was ready, why didn't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Starting to pull out their phone, serious, sprinkling a sweet love Lucy paper from Star notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote first in her composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Now sitting here, luckily complies while looking to her bag. I did the same myself. I'm low-key excited to see what I read. Who shall I read my poem first? Let's just go in order. I'm definitely most comprehensive with Sari first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Train David. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sorry. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure your opinion will be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I just wrote it? Well, I'm sure it's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Train David poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I won't. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said it before, Train David. Deep down, wait, where the fuck did I get things for deep down? Whoa, whoa, deep down, you're not really selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sari. I'm not really sure Sari sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her. No? Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you're in my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret. I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Fire. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes sense. Make me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I will. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. That's so cute. I'm about to make for dinner. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Or, well, do I want to make eggs and toast or go with my sandwich? No, I'll go with my sandwich. Even though you're late for school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. My neckties the best. Oh yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who was the leader? It was her, right? Hi, Train David. Oh my god. Hi, Train David. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for a club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll. Oh my gosh. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better going off the flow and so on more so than anyway. Want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Aha! Don't worry, Turn David. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I have my Monica on my phone. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you two had this sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, so I think that's the kind of vibe I get from your friend poem. You sure you're not reading too much into it? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sarah's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's so unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things too. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased for their own kind of styles, I'll always I'll always help you find what you like the most. So don't force yourself to write in the way that everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I sound very confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It, it couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle points. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the type of person that's for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, there's a kind of style that has gotten very popular in others. That is, a lot of women put emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not too sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk to stuff like this because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Fuck, I want the blue haired girl. Well, it's about what I expect of someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just, it didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I gotta show you mine. Not that you'll like it. You're gone? Alright, chat. So I'm going to read this and then I'm gonna go eat real quick. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, creepers can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can fly. That's about it. Oops. Alright, chat. We'll be right back. I'm gonna go make myself some food, eat, and then we'll come back. Bro, while eating, I was watching the new Jeffy video. Fuck, that shit made me sad, bro. Ooh, if you haven't seen it, you need to see it. Logan always does an amazing job when it comes to to Jeffy birthday videos. That shit was beautiful. That was beautiful. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. You guys are here to watch me embarrass myself. I am here to wonder how the fuck I have grease stains on my hand when I wash my hands before I come back to my room. Alright. Yeah! I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like this? Well, because everyone in the high school thinks that writing has to be sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point for poems to people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said this rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I meant. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old anyone is, but Natsuki feels proud that I won't take that away from her. Now we got Yuri. She's got my voice. I gave her my voice. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's okay, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into a word. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why did you ask? Just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. It's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Your buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice I spent several minutes and really haven't gotten nowhere. It might take Yuri a while to get in this room. It's fine. I didn't really notice. What are you saying? Right. It was just that there's specific writing habits that are usual tip writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize from her is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and form two together. The end is the both style and expressive weekend. Once she finds her train of thought, except as her demeanor totally changes. Her stemming is completely honest, where it sounds like, of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example of new things. I also hope that everyone in this club gives you valuable feedback. Not to can be little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Nazuki. Do you mind if I read upon that? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts behind it. What? What is going on? Oh, I can take this off and take a screenshot. Ooh, okay. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be kind of a literature club. Yo, hi, Chance, I can't read this. Alright, look this up on Google. I'm not gonna try. What is Yuri's poem in Doki Doki Literature Club?
Yuri has several poems, including Ghost Under the Light and The Raccoon. Some poems are disturbing.
Oh,
shit. Text, and her most known poem contains hidden
Stop. What is Yuri's poem, Doki Doki Literature Club, the very first one?
Yuri's first poem in Doki Doki Literature Club is called Ghost Under the Light, and she shares it with the player on the second day of Act 1.
Okay, here's the text. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think the handwriting was pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it's short, it's very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since the first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to exist, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Train David. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over after all, but remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expresses on their work. Dude, I don't remember if it was 10th grade or 11th grade, maybe sooner than that, earlier than that. But remember, there's this one time where we're like dissecting poems in English class. And like, it was the easiest shit to do, but it was so frustrating. At first it was so frustrating. It's like I had no fucking clue what to do. But as soon as I got it, it was like the easiest shit to do. And what pissed me off is that shit was never on test. We were told that we're gonna be tested on it. There's gonna be a whole test and like tearing apart poems. And I was excited. I was happy. I was like, hell yeah, this shit is easy. And we never got tested on it. And if we did, I probably wasn't that cool, but whatever. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon left to be nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Wait, I can count? I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're being nice, to ignore my stand up to theirs. It's this literature club after all, I saw it. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuki and Sonora. They are gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing respective phones. As they read in tandem, I watched the exhibit change. Natsuki's eyebrows fearing frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What was this language? Eh? Did he say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki spacely returns to her phone and looks at her. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about this feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Train David did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer. I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Train David liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress and remember you. That's not what I. Oreo! Yo! You good, twin? What? What? Dog going crazy. You're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Train David appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Train David started showing up. What? Nah, that's okay. Oh, Natsuki, that's a little. That's and I love you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as I noticed I was standing there. Train David! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and let you appreciate that was simple writing more effective, then this wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point of making poems all related in the first place? The meaning should jump to the reader and not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, David. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Is that the only way to convey complex feelings that meaning most effectively? Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Train David? Well, I let me get back into this in the first place. Not like I know anything about writing, but when I agree with so highly about it. So, of course. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's get started now. Hatsuki, see glasses, so naturally, you're your expression is so significant when I say anything. Sorry. Yeah, everyone is finally so uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you're making your friend like this? Train David. Well, that's her problem. It's about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Yuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck up jerk he's being. She would never. It's your maturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want to get along, be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they got so many feelings in just a few words. And your poems are amazing because of the beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? But because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuki and Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were, big and beautiful. Sayori stands silently. Monica stands behind her with a good expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri took off. Natsuki stands going to express her face and thing. So this is why I saw Yuri's vice president. I told Monica should not spend any time. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good at people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me. Aha! Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't gonna say anything either. Well, I guess I should think Yuri's amazing homework, isn't she? You could say that. She might be airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her hurt herself. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to melt. Such a genuine person does really make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time to leave. How did you feel at sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I see it was worth it. It was alright with mostly. David, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn even better. I think to myself, I did learn literally to think poems everyone likes. With that kind of luck, things could do a better job in person with one impress. I might say new friend to pick. Train David, ready to walk home? Sure, I'm sure. Let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has become it's sure been a while since Sayori and I spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? What? Huh? What do you... Yo, my brain is fried. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that stuff happen often? No. That's really the first time I ever felt like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Train David, it's nice I can spend more time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone's what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. It's gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sherry hasn't come on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with someone is nice, but is it really to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds there. I pass her on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Harry's and turn them on a lot sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Jesus Christ, we're back at this. Yeah, drink. Wait, am I tripping or something? There's supposed to be 4 of them. Now Yuri. Wait. Yeah, now Yuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. It's 4, so I don't need stickers. Whatever. Let's go with fireworks. Waterfall. Sticky. Kitty. Lazy. Playground. Precious. Sweet. Nibble. Sugar. Joy. Puppy. Climax. Rose. Play. Feather. Clumsy. Aura. Marriage. Misfortune. That's aura, marriage, misfortune. That's a sentence. Another day passes and it's time for another club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Train David. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to you being in a club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess there's always simple things with you new. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we look at your purse, Sayori? What is that all of a sudden? No reason, no really, I still have to look at it. Sorry, she retrieves coins from her purse, she fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns upside down and it's a contest amount to her desk, only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through Sayori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought us in before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk, or you come to me and you forget that you spent all your money so that you would learn to jump. But there's one more thing, you're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up! Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha! You're showing the girl. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always. I wasn't listening to anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri told Train David to let me borrow some money. That's don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Ah, did I just? I didn't say that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Thanks. There's no way that I could think that. Wait, did I read that wrong? You were right though. I did something bad and now to accept the retribution. That still came from you, Sayori. I guess a little devil inside of all of us isn't there. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you that she was bringing you to the pavilion before she told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Nazuki into making them. Come on, you ain't more than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks her in the face, something was her desk. How? What was a cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie with some plastic area danced around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but I heard you blabber about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Aha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears the open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Please. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think to give you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this with me. Sayori gets her, she goes behind Natsuki and has her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. Cookie somehow Natsuki reaches to nervously offer. Sayori suddenly leans to take something by the cookie. Hey, did you just do that? Mouthfuls her tries to safely. Yuri and I laugh. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can I tell her? Natsuki answers around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has? I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than none of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Someone the door something. Sorry, I was super late. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica shoes. Monica shows the club with her boyfriend after all. You're so strong with the boyfriend. What on earth are you talking about? Monica, I still don't know what that means. Glances over at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was in study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard since I was practicing piano. Piano? I also know where to play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't eat dancing there. Monica smiles at me sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave as mischievous chapter. I'm sure I still want to complain about her anyways. Looks like they want to race her down. Sayori has already finished. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. How big could that cookie be that he's surprised that I'm supposed to be surprised that she finished it? Well, whatever, I'm American. These guys are Japanese. I'm gonna assume they're Japanese. From anime, they all use exactly classrooms. I'm just assuming here. Yuri is in the back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. American, I mean, I'm used to like shoving down like 4 or 5 cookies in like one sitting. Right, so I know like in other places like 4 cookies all they have a week because they're little bitches. I had to get my curse word out. I don't know if I said that today. Train David. Sayori saying rush up to me. I'm gonna go get supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, festival's coming up. Me and my kid we're gonna put some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, some markers, and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back. Are you going to train David to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh, but I want you to go. Let's not try to exploring the classrooms yourself. Okay, it was just a suggestion. So you can find a poster for too. Okay, ready to train David? Yep, let's go. Hold up, I need to open my other water bottle. I follow behind Sayuri, hums, and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to home or something. Sayuri finds pleasure in the simplest things. Hey Sayuri, what exactly are we doing for our first one anyways? I'm not sure how you would make anything out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry, is that so? Yep, we're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Train David, you're not thinking about it the right way. It's not about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of poems like between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I'll twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, curiously the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now I look in every direction. The once prosperous field before me is a barren wasteland. Like that, Sayuri. How do I put this? I'm not sure it's just me, but it's impossible to me. It's impossible to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meaning I'm working super hard on this, you know? Ah, I know. I just meant this pretty unordinary contract you keep yourself. Don't say that's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. Sorry, Spencer herself on the hallway again. Hey, Tim David, this customer is different. Let's begin the mission. The mission? It's been a long time spent time with Sayuri like this, but in the end she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but boy sunshine, so I'm happy. Damn. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in the room more and more. So one adventure in Sayuri brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter a classroom. Sayuri has searched her closet. I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayuri puts up box for crayons on my shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty. Crayola. They gotta be They're either Crayola or Crazy Art, bro. Nothing's better. Sayuri starts pulling out various crayons out of the box, reading the coloring. Alright, that one's down. Don't get distracted when you find. Wait, I'm looking for favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for first paper. Ah, I got one by accident. That scared the shit out of me. Sayuri bends over and slaps her forehead onto the shelf. She pulls onto the floor to her shoulder. Oh, well, you okay? My forehead. Sayuri closes her forehead. Gee, Sayuri, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayuri is sitting on the floor, guarded by the whisper out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayuri. But it hurts. She drew it for a second. Jesus Christ. Sayuri slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge mark on the center of the forehead. A bump is on the form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Train David, where would I even find ice around a time like this? Ah, I guess I could drink with you. You don't have to. I'll be fine looking like a unicorn. And once it's in the pain, sorry, Mr. Slade choke. Ah, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. God damn. I pass Harry on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? This really matters since we shop at regular drink, but I know Sarah looks up with herself per. In just a moment, I'm already returning to class unless I already. She has a palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons back into her box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayuri here. And Sayuri bowed over. I pushed. It's nice and cold. Sayuri opens the case. I shrink it from it. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayuri puts the bottle up and starts bumping it for it. It stings. She's bare of it. You'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Train David. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? God damn it. What do you mean? Whoa, wait. You know how we used to plan outside all the time? I'd always try to keep up with you. You're oblivious in some ways, like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things like you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't or hurt myself, I'd fall and sleep myself or get a bump and I would start crying really, really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to make me stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, remember? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come on, to think about it, maybe I remember a bit. I guess I was always kind of focused on my games that I didn't pay attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault, kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing out of class, you probably wouldn't have it in your head. Train David, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're still help me over even though it's just being clumsy. You're really... Am I tweaking or were her eyes open? I might be tweaking. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it feels natural. Before I know I'm treating you like that, I guess that's what happens when we've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Trey David, I'm so glad nothing changes between us. Do you think we'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling what'll end up, where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to me for parents' houses. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already. I can't imagine you changing my hopes, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has whimsical expression in her eye. Every time I've been in a situation where a girl has promised me to never cut contact with her, it has always ended in a horrible situation. In a horrible, I think honestly like past 3-4 times it has happened, something happens where immediately we stop talking. Only with one of them, me and her got in contact again after like maybe like a year or not a year. Honestly, like a couple months maybe. We got in contact, and it's been like that. And then I promised this other girl, because yeah, I promised her. I'm like, she asked me, "Oh, you won't replace me, right? You won't stop talking to me, right?" And like in my head, I told myself, how many times have I been in this exact same spot? So I once again said yes. So far, it's been decent. We've been talking every day through TikTok streaks, but that's about it. So I don't know where that one's gonna go. So knock on wood, my luck don't go into this game. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside. When I see her in deep thought like this, it makes me not want to still do. I guess we should go back. I don't want to wear Monica, good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sally drops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast, you're hurting yourself. Well, I guess too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sarah at the classroom. Sorry, please were being strong. Had to run across the 6th in a moment and we go back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing, us. About ready to start sharing our poems. Sarah, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crying stuff in my forehead and yourself. Bro, that sounds so stupid, though. Like, just imagine someone goes up to you and says that. Yo, bro, how do you fuck up your head? Yo, gang, this box of crayons, bro, shit looked incredible. I was so excited to see this box of crayons, I smacked the fuck out my forehead against the shelf. Oh my god. Were you able to find anything we needed? Oh yeah, I had it right. Sarah kind of smashed on hers. I forgot what this felt. Calm down, Sarah. I have it all right here. I found a place to read the food. I have. Sounds like the little going on with David. Well, Sayori, I thought to come up thanks to Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Yes, I can draft mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Thanks, David. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels like that way. No way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think that's it. What do you mean? Well, I guess to be honest about it, it's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Excuse me that you're really such a person. Yeah, well, when you tell someone that you can't do something without thinking about them, especially when it comes to something like writing, they will immediately think of like, you dumbass. How am I supposed to write poems for my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings for you than I can feel for myself. We had that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into this all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand, so I explain things to you, do you? Sorry. I pass her his forehead. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sari starts fiddling her pencil between her hands. Hey, Tim David, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, did you completely misunderstood? I didn't write this for you. I hear you even listening anymore, but whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sorry, it has hasty bends, sounds because that's better, but you I'm upset to be. Sorry, it's fine. I'll get it for you. After now, pick up the broken pencil. Sarah touches the feeling to support her shaking knees. I'm clumsy today. You sit down, Sarah. Yeah, I guess Sarah's on her sound effects. Anyways, I haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. She's so. Yo, shit, I'm sorry. For the rest of this portion, I'm just gonna read in my regular voice. My throat is shot dead. Tomorrow I'm going to pop 2 of the voice drops. I'm gonna pop 2 of them into my throat. So then, pause. I'm gonna suck on 2 of them. Oh my gosh, how did I say this without sounding crazy? I'm gonna eat 2 voice drops tomorrow before we play this game again. So my throat doesn't feel shot. That sounds normal. Alright, we're gonna be reading my regular voice. Please don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like I did the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Like balls of sunshine all rubbing together in a bundle of kittens, I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in the bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go, like exploring a dark cove, discovering the secrets hiding nooks. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that it's almost kind of creepy. Well, not exactly. Maybe because you're used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking about it too hard. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way, even if it helped me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing like this is magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best part. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ahaha, don't get too far ahead of yourself. So you always end up having been obsessed with something before dropping it in no more later than a week. I understand some of those times, but seeing the passion for eyes, it makes me pretty hard to be pessimistic. Well, it's not really any worse than the last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? Phil? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I got a feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you? Wait a minute, was that a compliment? Aha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing. Maybe you recognize me one someday. That's some places enough to be completely disappointed. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, I guess you've been friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, having someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you. It's like she's dragging that weight around. That was a little unnecessary, but I think of it kind of this way. If it wasn't for me, she would process fly away like rainbow bloom. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her friends are probably gross, and that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she isn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that's the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues simpler analogs, and I hope this helps people realize that they're stupid and being what? Like anyone would agree the subject of this poem is ignorant and jerk. Do you think people like that? Of course, it's how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. How can it can be anything? I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid to for the people find out that make fun of you or think less of you. Yeah, this entire fucking video, bro. But that makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for their word likings. Well, you're definitely that. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of people here can too. It's the best I knew after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to it from it, like conveying emotions to support it, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Saint David. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem or Sayori's perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need people to like them or anything. Jerry, I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're thinking this letter. Since you guys ourselves are different, doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I try to do something in your style, it would probably be a terrible job. I see, I'm sorry. My stupid mind makes it feel like that. Anyways, you don't need to be a. I shouted that. I skipped it. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to. Like you need to work your brain to turn into real gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down things you see and hear. That's one which it's really enable your reading seeing your mind. It's very intimate exercise. I see. That's really interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well an example if you would like to read it, of course. Is that your poem for today? You're an awesome thing. You have to read poem, excuse me. God, my throat hurt. June, it happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by by, by the scuffing of a part of by something of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as my wonder as a something. I guess I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon is fed and always came back for more. The exciting beauty of cutting knife as was a symptom. The bread, the hungry curiosity, the raccoon is something. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glints in my eyes and my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, and perhaps I'm mainly projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken falling at me. You could say that this has gotten us used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always what? My bread is always handy. Every time I Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic something conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself again. Also, a bit more daring to something different. I can see that's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't help to imagine its poems. But that's right, it's a bit more closer and further in style. And recent poems canvas to express vivid imagery and emotions for them. Yeah, I can take a face value that I can figure out what's supposed to mean. Well, I think something's different, and people can in their own way. I wanted to express the feels for me, indulge my hobbies, and those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Getting Natsuko also writes something about that. Something about being ridiculed for some things. And how she did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that thing in common. That's well interesting. To me, she seems like this type of person who make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please, don't tell us like that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my weirdness, and I would probably hate myself anyways. I might should be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. She's still into shitty drawing, isn't she? I mean, shitty handwriting, right? Or was that Yuri? How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to skip it. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. I got a point to want to go. Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori and the one you wrote. You draw like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but you're in so just interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not unapproachable or anything, am I? No, nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't make it seem like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless something of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sin cosine tangent. Why the fuck are we talking about math? Like playing clockwork on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me? I see more effect than the last one, huh? I guess it's just like the way I like to write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've not really seen before, I guess. I kinda like playing with my space on my paper, choosing the word and how to write words controlling the word. It's almost like magic. The way you wrote all the lines short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise I see. It's still hard for me to tell what what's going on though. Excuse me. Sometimes asking a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader, so putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip about writing? What am I talking about? Aha! That's my best for today. Thanks for listening. Wait, was that tip for me? What do you mean, save the game? I do save my game. Do you mean like before I put this? I do save my game or like? I mean, fucking, we've all read. Okay, everyone. Fuck, this better not be like, what's it called? Not Invincible. Oh my gosh, what's it called? It was the one game where the dispatch. So stupid. So I have to dispatch with multiple endings. Because God, this game feels. I feel like this would take longer to get multiple endings. Whatever, I'll figure out when we get there. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit with me at the front of the room. affect the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can point a finger in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really like with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah's been working on posts and our sense of pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us exactly what we're going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard that alright. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a post performance. Each one of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone come up there and recite their poems too. Sayori's putting all the posts in case someone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring posts, came up for a second, said, "Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters, did you?" Well, I did. Do you think it's really that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way we prefer in front of a group of people like that. I agree with that, Suki. I could never in my life do something like that. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Imagining it, Yuki shakes her hands and fear, guys. No, sorry, I understand where you're coming from. Remember, now, Suki and Yuri have never shared their poems when anyone touches a couple years ago. It's a lot of them tries to recite their poems out loud in front of people. I guess I overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But it's something to do at our best. Well, you know who's responsible for the Fearless Club? If we start this event and each put a good performance, then inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It's about it's all those reasons that we're in this club today. Don't you want to hear others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is stand in front of a room for 2 minutes and recite a poem, then I know you can do it. Not taking your even silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much of a task. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out one bit. Well, maybe, but because Nessie doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Nessie. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around everyone else took some defense. I guess I don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're best, Yuri. This club seriously and you're definitely. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each one of you to choose a poem of yours for me practice and signing in French. No, wait, Monica. This is all too low-sided. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Monica feels true and nipples. Let me stand in front of you. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins to recite her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly the emotion behind each line and recites, bringing the word to life. This is something she has done before. She's simply natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monica rests her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri, so far up as I'm Yuri first before her stand up, keeping her head down quickly into the podium. This poem is called Yuri exists against each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Isle. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practiced her review, especially sounding from so much. As Yuri gets past the first couple around, her voice changes. Something happens when Yuri gets up a certain books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that incites with perfect timing. That must be weird glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps going through inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and joins all around her as if she is bewildered even herself. If it's up to me to save the situation, I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone's looking after her she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest and respects her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sorry, hops out of her chair and carefully looks to the podium. This one's called My Medal. Aha. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry, Yuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. how did you guys say it so easily? Let's not think of you reciting your poem to other people. Imagine reciting it to yourself from the mirror like your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out that best that way. I see. Okay then. Sorry begins her poem. Somehow feels like her soft voice is made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sarah is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. But maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like she gets to reach more deeply into. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew and through and through. Sorry, finishes real plot. I did it. Good job, sorry. Even trained David like that. I guess that's a good sign. What does that mean? It came out necessary. The atmosphere for your poem really nicely, but it might be the other poems that wouldn't work quite as well that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen your poems for your surgeon to delivery wouldn't work at all. They might need a little more force with hand depending on the one you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that part. It's just embarrassing doing for everyone. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem and try to see you later on more. We don't have much time before the episode. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Train David. It's not like we compare you guys anyways. Might as well let Train David lower his standards a little before I have to go. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well go to get over it. It's not like I have to section with anyways. I should go for whatever for today. I stand over for a poem. Everyone has their eyes and making me terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident on my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, I finished this little plot anyway. Stories aren't really just everyone else. Don't worry about it. I think it's less about your abilities and it's more your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something I'll prove your example. Yeah, maybe. Alright, fine. That leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki, Berger. I've heard this word before, can't pronounce it. Gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, Why Are You All Looking At Me? Because of resenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her solitude disappears a little bit. And while she stands enthused, her poem has rhyme and rhythm to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and I'm surprisingly well spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down going to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. He holds back to his seat. That wasn't bad. It was easy for you to say. You'd better not make it good again. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to restart poem from? I mean, doing in front of other people will be easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's the surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, I guess that's the case. You wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I think everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you have an idea for it later now. Make sure you pick a poem, get good enough practice, okay? I'll be making pamphlets and let everyone know what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find an other poem for recite then. That's not true. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised at putting all this stuff into the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think it's time to for today. And if this is coming up, let's write poems for tomorrow as well. I've been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue. As for the festival, we'll finish flying tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way to find the same enthusiasm as for Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. I swear to get this club and impress Monica. Then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sarah? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to this? Let's get turned into, you have to say, whatever, let's go already. And welcome Sorry once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have changed already. But today, Sorry's been a little bit quieter than usual at home. Hey, Sorry already. Sorry, I was placing my no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we, sorry, kind of words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're putting me in a spot here. Well, walking home with Yuri was last of all my heart accounts. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel turning her down. So, isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with it, I said. You admit it, jeez. There's not even a point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe, but I should have to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you, sorry. I can't figure how you're seeing things right now, sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so, the conversation throws off and I feel less awkward. But it was kind of hurtful for dropping a weird question. I can't let her know that there's something that makes me happy. I would hate to take away from her. That's what I said and no point speculated. Then again, she's trying to this away from it will happen at that time. But I do know what will happen. Oh, I can't pause here. Wait, I can. Okay. Okay, let's just. So we just fill up all 6 pages? That would be crazy. But yes, that is it, Girl Scouts. That is where we're going to be leaving it off for today. We'll get back to this tomorrow. YouTube, I will try my best to have this uploaded to you guys tomorrow. I'm probably going to work on editing and uploading this video during the athletics game tomorrow. And yeah, thank you to both sides so much for watching. It is now 2 in the morning. I still have to take my shower. It is going to be a long night. Long night. But it's whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. And I really hope tomorrow at work I don't have to be speaking to people. Yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Good night, good morning, good day, good evening, good wherever it is. I'll catch you in literary video or stream my middays. So click on next. Like, subscribe, follow, and yeah, that's it. And go ahead and do me this one favor real quick. Go ahead and get out.